Yeah, this is Tim. Hello. Yeah, hey, baby. Good. Michael, how are you? Uh, you can give it to me in about 2 minutes. No, I'll give it to me in about a minute. What the heck? Let's get it on. Okay, no problem. Yeah, when you get a chance, fire it up. That's good. Good idea. All right, perfect. 30 seconds. If you're joining us on the live stream, welcome to HB Stewart. We're about to get hooked up with the radio and get going for some basketball tonight. All right. Hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to Friday night homecoming in Greenwood, Arkansas. The Bulldogs and the Greenbrier Panthers hooking up tonight in a homecoming matchup in a 5A West in a big game. Aren't they all big, if you really think about it? But a big game tonight, in particular on the boys' side. The Bulldogs have been playing fantastic basketball of late. Greenbrier, a team that beat the Bulldogs earlier this year at Greenbrier in a game that we had a good chance of winning. Teams match up well. Matter of fact, they were in the middle of a bad losing streak until they got to us. Now, they have since beat Alma and Siloam since beating us. They've got. They were supposed to play Mountain Home Tuesday night, but the game was canceled with COVID, so here they are tonight. But the boys from Valonia, or I beg your pardon, from Greenbrier, boy, that'll get me killed down there, confusing those two schools.
Yeah, it will.
3-3 in conference is Greenbrier so far, missing one game, and that's what Greenwood is too. And we'll make up our missing game tomorrow over at Van Buren. They have 6 wins on the year. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're 6-9 and 3-3, and the Bulldogs are 7-9 and 3-3. So, pretty good matchup on the boys' side of the night. The girls, I guess there's not any good matchups for the girls. Not in conference right now. The Lady Bulldogs are just running through teams, literally with reckless abandon. The Lady Panthers come in tonight. Looks like they've got their full amount. They did get their Mountain Home game in. They're 3-4 in conference. Let's see. 13-5 overall. The record, a little bit deceiving, but still a good squad. Coach Reeves, in his normal sense, called us a trap game tonight. We've been playing so well. A couple of shutouts in the first period last Friday and last Tuesday. I beg your pardon, Monday and Friday actually it was. And then held Alma to 6 in the first period on Tuesday night, and then 12 in the first half. The Lady Bulldogs are hitting on all cylinders, but not getting to practice a lot this week, having games on Monday and Tuesday. And let's see if they can get focused and fired up. Of course, it's homecoming, and the queen is on the court. Kinley Fisher, the senior for the Lady Bulldogs, tonight's homecoming queen. And it's a generational thing because her lovely mother, the former Angel, former homecoming queen back in 1994. That was Angel's senior year, 94. So, I don't remember if we've had a mother-daughter tandem in the queenship yet. I'll have to, maybe somebody will fill me in on that or maybe know some trivia. This for sure is the first one over here on the basketball side. We'll stay live here and pause for the national anthem here as the Air Force ROTC boys and gals hit the floor with presentation of the colors.
And now the national anthem.
Star Spangled Banner. We're live here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. Friday night, 5A West. Tim Terry with us, Sean Holland, Luke Robbins working the live stream. If you're over watching, enjoy. You can file all complaints in the chat there if you have any. I guess there's a way to chat. We're ready for basketball. Oh, some alumni here, John and Kim Young, right in front of me. Yes, class of 91.
A senior, number
Here's the starters.
Kylie
Griffin will start for the Lady Panthers of Greenbrier. She's a senior. Wearing number 1, Riley Myatt.
A junior,
is a senior.
Michaela Betts.
Wearing number 11, Michaela Betts is a junior, wears 21. Here's Emma Reed.
Sophomore, number 44.
She wearing number 23, a junior. And the big sophomore in the middle down there, Alex Newland. She's wearing number 44. A good player. They got a good team. This starting five's got athleticism. They can play. You know, they hung around Greenwood for a half. I believe we were only up 7 points at halftime down there, and then just they had not enough gas to hang with Greenwood. But I can assure you that Coach Edmondson will have the girls up and ready. A little bit of firepower, a little bit of I don't know if it's hatred. But it's chippy against these two teams. There's a softball side of that story as well. A lot of these girls on the basketball team play softball. And I've known some of these Greenbrier girls for a while, so that's a little extra motivation for the Lady Panthers. But if Greenwood will take care of business, and you will see early on if Coach Clay Reeves in his 8 state championships, 5 here at Greenwood, if he's got the girls ready to go. I talked to him before the game. He said he felt like they were practiced flat. The JV girls kind of came out flat tonight. So, and that's a lot of coach speak. And you got to love Coach Reeves, the ultimate coach speak guy. But we'll see tonight. Maddie Cartwright will jump center, the sophomore for Greenwood in their home whites. There's the homecoming queen, Kenley Fisher. Allie Saki, Shea Goodwin, and Haven Clements, your 4 starters starting tonight. So no problem for Cartwright on the tip. Here we go. Fisher's got it on the right wing, drives in. Delane, the homecoming queen, says no foul. Okay. Went to the deck, rebound cleared out by Newland for Greenbrier, and here come the Lady Panthers in their Road Royals. Greenbrier in white across the front, white numerals. Goodwin slapped in for a try to steal it, knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenbrier over on the far side. Lady Panthers working right to left on your radio dial. Inbounds comes into Betts. She'll put it on the deck. Saki swapped it away, but Betts got it back. Traveled. Yep, they got her. She jumped in the air and a little travel. Coach Edmondson didn't like it. I liked it. Greenwood's basketball. Here's Clements to inbound in the backcourt to Goodwin. And Shea jogs it to the top of the key. Flips it to Cartwright. She'll penetrate in the lane. Little floater off the iron. Wouldn't go. Offensive board fish out to Cartwright. Right wing up top to Goodwin. They'll reset in the half court against his man-to-man. Goodwin says, I'll go to the cup. All the way in and in. Off the window. for Goodwin, and she's got the first points of the night. Full court pressure. Greenbrier beats it, and they're on the run. That's Ream with it inside the Newland. The sophomore turnaround jumper won't go. Guess who? Haven Clements with the rebound to Goodwin. She'll push. Ahead to Saki. Was below, tried a little alley-oop action because she was too far behind the basket had she came down. Couldn't get it to go. Board cleared out of there by Griffin. Other end, a shot up and over the back. It goes from Betts, and it'll go to Greenwood over the top of the backboard. Here comes Greenwood. Fisher brings it up, gets it to Cartwright, out on the floor right of the top of the key. Fish pops out, 3-ball on the way. Won't go, rebound Newland. Oh, but Clements reached in. Thought she got it clean, but did not, and they called a foul.
Fouls on number 4, Haven Clements. That's her first, team first.
Yeah, first foul of the game. Full court pressure in the backcourt. Greenbrier trying to handle it. Shot on the way, off the mark. Fisher battles for the board. Loose ball. Can't get it. That thing's around. It's still kicked around. Goodwin finally comes clear. She'll get the board. Ahead to Cartwright, left wing. She stops and pops from 17 feet. Look out now. Splash for Cartwright. Goodwin with the assist. It's 4-0. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Newland to the left block. Shot up, swatted out of there by Cartwright. Maddie was flirting with the triple-double the other night, Monday night here at home. Or I beg your pardon, over at Alma, I believe. And she's a quality player, a sophomore. Can get all the stats filled up. 3-ball on the way, won't go. Guess what? Rebound Cartwright. Just like that, she's all over the place. Now Fish on the other end. To the left block, forces one up and in off the window. Good. Her first point, 6-0. Full court pressure. They're going to beat it with Ream across the timeline. Back to Griffin. To Newland. 15-footer from the right baseline won't go. Clements with her second board. Haven will push it up the floor. To the right elbow and out of the wing. Still with the dribble into the paint. Dumped it down to Fish. And she's fouled on the way up. Free throws coming for the Queen. Homecoming here tonight. And Newland's first foul. First one on the way for the senior, Fisher, is good. One more. She's got 3 points. That's 4 points. And it's 8-0, Lady Bulldogs. Here's Griffin in the backcourt working against this press, just suffocating. Ream's got it. Back to Griffin. Fish nearly cut her off. Trying to split the double team. Loose ball. Clements out of there with it. Here's Fish now on the run. Dumps it to Sock on the right side, up off the window. Good. Timeout called by Coach Edmondson of Greenbrier, and I don't blame him. It is 10-0. We'll take one with them. Greenwood and Greenbrier. Lady Bulldog basketball on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog, 103.5. We're back here. Greenbrier trying to beat this press. It's relentless. Griffin's got it into the front court, finally across to Betts. Tries to drive from the left wing. Saki knocked it away, and it'll go out of bounds off of Saki. It'll stay with Greenbrier. 10-0 Lady Bulldogs, 5-minute mark. Homecoming here tonight. Huge crowd. As huge as it can be, I guess, for a COVID game. Of course, limited numbers, and tickets were sold out. Here's Ream with it. Tried to high point it to Newland. Clements with a steal. Haven with Fish off to her left. What a pass from Clements up off the window. Good. Oh, boy, Haven running the floor. It's nice. And Fish hanging in there with her as well. 6 points for Kinley. They beat the press. Now Myatt trying to go to the left block. Kicked it out to Betts. Her three from the left wing is good. Lady Panthers are on the board. And they say Saki wasn't out of bounds on the inbound. So it's Turnover right back to the Lady Panthers, 12-3, Greenwood leading. I told the folks if they're watching to fill out the complaints in the chat room. Is there a chat board they can chat there?
No.
There's not one? Well, go to Facebook and leave him a nasty message.
Yeah, that's Tim Terry, care of.
The officials are discussing something. They're going to say that it wasn't a violation or some sort, not sure. And they got it settled in with Coach Edmondson. He agreed. Here's Greenwood's ball. Saki, a deep three right of the circle. Won't go. Clements offensive board. Saki picks up the loose ball. Back to Haven. Up top to Fish. Goodwin. Down to Cartwright. Thought about a three from the right corner. Steps in. 8-foot floater. Won't go. Clements offensive board. My goodness. Out to Goodwin. She'll penetrate. Little floater from 6 feet. It won't go. And Newland finally clears one out of there for Greenwood. Haven with 4 rebounds. Mercy. Foul on the backcourt. That's on Cartwright, her first, team second.
That's her first, team second.
4:05 to go. Lady Bulldogs up 12-3. Now it's Ream with it into the front court. Chased by Lady Bulldogs. Left it for Newland on the right block. In and out. Wouldn't go. Guess who? Haven Clements' 5th rebound. Goodwin across the timeline. Sock skips it to Haven. She thought she walked. Oh, just drug the pivot foot a bit. Thought about shooting that. 3 ball, which Haven's got the range. Coach has just pitched over to Fish over there in the corner. Still pressure. They're going to do a little better job this time. Griffin got through it. Betts has it. Another 3 from the left side. Look out. Michaela Betts has found the range 2 in a row. And it's 12-6. Here's Fish on the other end. Betts has all 6 points, a couple of 3 balls. Fish pump fakes from the left side, stops and pops 10-foot baseline. It's that easy, boys. 8 points for the Queen. The Queen's got to have a good night on homecoming. Matter of fact, we'll make her our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight. Why not? We'll give her the trifecta. Betts going to let one go from up top. Party time. Michaela Betts, 3 threes, 9 points. Single-handedly keeping Greenbrier around. Oh, look out, razzle-dazzle. And Saki went behind the back on the way to the cup. They call it travel, though. And here comes our second wave of Lady Bulldogs. Usual suspects, Anna Trusty, a freshman. A.J. Summit is a junior, number 12, and Megan Gray, a junior, number 11. Still pressure in the backcourt. Clements nearly got the steal. Scrum for it, ball on the ground on the key, a jump ball. The arrow goes to Greenbrier.
Jump ball. Possession, Greenbrier.
It's amazing, the second wave here with Fish and Clements still on the floor, but this team here is just not much of a drop-off. 3 ball from Greenbrier on the way. No good. Fisher there for her first board. Finds Summit, right wing for 3. Splash!
Yeah.
Oh, baby!
2 point.
They call it a 2.
Yeah.
2 ball. So it's 15-9. They break the press that easy. Newland's got it. Her first basket. 16-11. Fish to Gray. Deep 3 from just right of the circle. Look out! Splash! That was a 3. Good. Fisher already with 3 assists. 19-11. There's a shot at it. Oh, nice job, Fish. Got a hand on it. Gray saved it. Inbounds. Back to Fish. Trusty offensive board. Her follow won't go. Cleared out of there by Greenbrier for a moment. Pressure set up, though, and Reams trying to get loose. Weaves through the traffic. Finds Myatt. Her 3 from the right side won't go. Ball loose. Clements with a rebound. That's her 6th board. Ahead to Anna Trusty from the right block. Up off the window. Good. It's an assist, second assist for Clements. First basket for the freshman. Myatt now to Betts. Try to go down the Newland into the cheerleading section. Turnover. 21-11. As you can see, Greenbrier going to run with us. We got some talent, just not the depth. So when these girls tire up a bit, we'll put in 5 fresh bodies. Here's Summit. Now Gray, right of the circle, skipped it to Fish. Up top of the key now, Kinley with her dribble. Finds Gray. Megan wants to penetrate back to Fisher, but it's tipped away a bit by Griffin. Here's Gray's 3 from the right wing. Splash! Look out! Megan Gray getting heated up. 4th assist for Kinley. Pressure in the backcourt as usual. They beat it with Betts. Finds Newland, right side of the lane. Spins, picked up her dribble. She's double-teamed. Tried to feed inside. Found Griffin. She pitched it to Betts, and she likes that spot. Her 4-3. Michaela Betts is single-handedly keeping Greenbrier around with 12 points. Trusty's got it right wing. Out to Summit up top. Abby drives, stops and pops. 10-footer. Won't go. Ream with a rebound for Greenbrier. She wants to weave through the press into the front court. That's a charge. Yeah, good job of Megan Gray. She was set up there for a while. Emma Ream just plowed her over. Good call. Fairly easy. 24-14, Lady Bulldogs lead. Goodwin and Cartwright come in, and Fisher and Clements get the breather. Gray will bring it up with 38 seconds left. First period, a 10-point Greenwood lead. Trusty from the left wing to Cartwright. She'll dribble into the lane to the right side. Just got to get that thing up above the rim. The other way, the Lady Panthers. Ream finds Betts. Corner three from the left side won't go. Goodwin with a rebound. Her second board. Into the front court she goes. Finds Summit. Pump fakes to the left elbow. Shot up. And it goes in. Sweet. Second assist for Goodwin. Summit's got 4 points. There's a steal by Goodwin in the backcourt. Left it for Trusty. Nice two-man game. Look out, baby. And that's a buzzer at the end of the period. What a rally finish for the Lady Bulldogs as they've doubled up Greenbrier after one period of play, 28-14. We will take a timeout. Greenwood Sports Center online and on the Sports Hog, 103.5. All right. We're back here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. Homecoming 5A West action. Friday night at Greenbrier in the house. Lady Panthers, Lady Bulldogs flexing the muscle here as usual first period. Summit's going to let one fly right out of the gate. Not there. Trusty with an offensive board. It won't go. And Greenbrier finally clears it out of there. They'll push it to break the press. That's Ream with it. Shot won't go. Gray got up and got a rebound. She's trapped in the backcourt. Goodwin's back there to help. Goodwin ahead to Summit. Greenwood with 3-on-2. Summit says, how about this 16-footer? Party time. AJ with 6 points. Here comes Greenbrier quickly to beat the press. Ream into the top of the key. Goes over to Myatt in the right corner. Myatt finds Newland way out on the baseline. She'll have to pitch it out for a safety valve, and Myatt got it right back. Just lost her balance in there. Gray steals it. We're on the run the other direction. Gray finds Trusty deep right corner. Anna penetrates. Left flip shot with the left hand won't go. Newland with a rebound for the Lady Panthers. Ream's got it. Now to Betts. She'll cross the timeline. Out on the floor, back to Ream. Emma Ream comes left side to Griffin. Back to Ream. She'll try to get around Trusty. The octopus is so long and lanky a freshman. Into Newland. Got in there in front of Cartwright, and Newland scores her second basket. She's got 4 points, 30-16. Quickly the other end, though, Trusty goes the other end. Wow. I couldn't tell who pitched that to her. I looked down, next thing you know, she's shooting a layup. 32-16, just like that. And they want to slow it down a bit. Greenwood picks them up at half court defensively. Here's Newland out of the left corner, drives the baseline, kicked it to Myatt. Tried to penetrate Trusty with a steal. To the other end, Trusty hard to the rack, shot wouldn't go. Myatt got a board, she couldn't handle it. Summit got the shot off. Cartwright got an offensive board, and her follow's good. Cartwright's got 4 points. Timeout called by Greenbrier. And it's a full one. It will stay right here. And we'll say hello to Dina, Cameron, Kennedy, Jesse, Paul, and Eddie Joe. My man, Ron Nelson. Appreciate Don Wilson tuning along. I'm sure Susie's with him. Congrats on the United Way spot on the board there for Mrs. Wilson. Fine folks. None better. Appreciate all of our sponsors down the line. Ronald Reagan Realty, our player spotlight tonight. And I would be remiss if it wasn't the homecoming queen, Kinley Fisher. Nicknames are Fish and Ken. 4.1 GPA. She's a basketball and softball player. Science, her favorite subject, wants to major in biology. She's heading to Mercer University on a scholarship, Division I, down in Macon, Georgia, I believe. Two-time All-State, two-time All-State tournament, or three-time All-Tournament All-State, three-time All-Conference. Angel and Floyd Fisher. Favorite saying, the only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. That's from Dennis S. Brown. Favorite author is Sarah J. Mass. Favorite music artist, Ariana Grande. That's what I'm talking about, Fish. That's our Ronald Reagan Realty player spotlight tonight. Kinley Fisher, the senior, the homecoming queen, and the leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs. Generation, Angel was a homecoming queen. Her mama back in the 94. That's when Angel was a senior, 1994. I'll let you figure out her age. Here is the inbounds from Greenbrier down on the baseline, and it was tipped away by Saki and Trusty. They'll move to the sideline now, still kind of down in that coffin corner, off to my left and across the arena, opposite the benches. We're up on the concourse as usual here at HB Stewart. And that is Ream, and she's trapped out there. Lost the handle. Summit come out of there with a steal, and she's on the run. AJ head to Trusty, left-handed layup, good. 8 points for her.
Inside for 2.
And it's getting out of hand. Newland's got it, tried to throw it, and he did find Griffin just barely out on the front court. 36-16, Lady Bulldogs ahead. Ream has it. Goes to Newland, right corner. Newland will drive the baseline, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Summit. It'll stay with Greenbrier. And here comes Haven Clements and the queen, Kinley Fisher, back in. Summit and Trusty get a breather. Reynolds will come in, a senior for Greenbrier. She's number 30. She'll take a shot from the left corner right out of the gate, not there. Sweet Maria Clements with her 7th board already. Down the middle of the floor, coast to coast. Haven goes and no contact. Rebound cleared out of there by Reynolds. Ahead to Newland. Shot up, swatted out by Cartwright. That is Goodwin the other direction. Shea into the lane. Dumped it down to Clements. Kicked it out to Saki. Open for 3, top of the key. Off the mark. Newland high for the rebound for Greenbrier. With 4:48 to go before half, a 20-point Greenwood lead. Fast-paced action. That ball swatted out of there. Saki with the block shot. Coach Edmondson wants a foul. On the other end, Fisher going to say she walked with it. It'll go the other direction. She didn't like it. Thought there was contact there as well. 36-16. 4:38 to go. Here's Griffin with it for Greenbrier. Now Betts. I beg your pardon, that's Ream. She had it stolen away by Cartwright, and it's a jump ball. It will stay with Greenbrier. Yeah, Greenwood got it to start the period. Coach Edmondson barks at the officials. He's looking for a technical foul. And he'll probably get one here before the night's over.
I know where he can find one.
Yeah, right. Griffin out of the left corner. Yeah, I had some action last night in the junior high game. There's Ream back out top to Griffin. Penetrates now to Ream. Left wing. 3-ball on the way. Won't go. Saki high for the rebound for Greenwood. Her first board. She's fouled in the backcourt. It's on Betts. Her first one. Coach Peyton Edmondson not happy. Greenwood inbound in the backcourt. It's 36-16. Frustration for sure. Lady Bulldogs definitely play physical, especially in that trap, that full court press. Coach Reeves up, barks out the change of play here against this man-to-man. Clements high post, the top of the key, finds Fisher down the left side of the lane. She's fouled on the way to the hoop. Uh-oh, now the Greenbrier faithful don't like it. It's on Newland. That's their second.
Number 44, Alex Newland. That's her
So Fish will go back to the line for her second attempt. Junior high won both games last night. The girls was a pretty huge, big blowout.
They did a great job.
8th grade were victorious as well. Good. Yeah, Coach Heineman, Coach Possins, Coach Hardy, Coach London Linsing. A good job. That junior high squad, 7th, 8th, and 9th graders. Future looks good. Both free throws good for Fish. Now Goodwin will flash for a steal on the full court pressure. All the way off the iron to the glass. Bam! That's Goodwin with her 4th point, 2 layups. And the Lady Bulldogs just relentless here on Greenbrier. 40-16.
They're definitely going to test your ball handling ability.
It's unbelievable.
If you're not confident, they will flash for a steal, get in the lane.
3 ball on the way. Sock got a board. Tried a full court pass, threw it away, and Greenbrier's got it now. And Saki reached in. The whistle was a little late. Call this on Clements. It's her second. Greenbrier travels well. Boisterous fans. I like it. They pay money. Let them have it. Lady Panthers inbound from the baseline. Reams got it right wing. Penetrates. Kicked it to Newland. 3 ball from the right side. Good shot from big Alex Newland. You like to see the big girl with a soft touch. Sophomore. Got 7 points. Here's Greenwood on the other end. Fishes. Watch this. Couldn't get it to go from the left side, and Betts and Cartwright were tied up. It's a jump ball. This one's going to stay with Greenwood. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left. They went down to the baseline to inbound, which is interesting. Thought it'd be out on the side, but well, Goodwin got it from Clements right back to Haven on the baseline. Working into the paint with her right hand, up top to Saki. Dribbles to the right wing. Just hands it off to Cartwright for 3. Splash! Oh, baby. Assist to Sock. Cartwright's got 7. Here's Ream against the press. Drives into the paint. Goodwin will be called for a foul. That's her first. A Bronx cheer from the Greenbrier faithful. Free throws coming for Emma Ream. She's scoreless tonight. Chance to get on the scorebook. She's a junior. She got it to go. Trusty, Gray, and Summit check in. Clements, Goodwin, and the Queen check out. Kinley Fisher. Ream got them both. Good touch from Emma. 2 points for her. It's 43-21 Greenwood, 2.5 minutes before halftime. Here's Cartwright into the paint. Oh, spinner off the glass. Wouldn't go. Athletic move. Just got to find that range. Here's Ream the other end. She'll stop and pop from 15 feet. It won't go. Cartwright high for the rebound. Her 4th board. She's on the run the other direction. Took a hip check. Found Saki into the lane. A block is called. Shot wouldn't go. And this is going to be Newland's 3rd. That's trouble. This is what Coach Edmondson was hoping to not do, is get any of his girls in foul trouble. We talked about depth, but she's got to come in and out of there. Reynolds is their only sub so far. You'll see the starter, Michaela Betts, back up off the bench. She'll have to come in and get Newland with her 3rd foul. Saki's free throws, nothing but net, so she's got 3 points now. Also up off the bench is Ashton Hopper for Greenbrier, number 3. She's a junior. It's 44-21. Newland looks like she's in some pain. The trainers have got her, taking her to the back towards the locker room area. Saki's 2nd free throw is good. She's got 4 points, 2 for 2 from the line. 2:05 to go. Here's Betts against the press. Gets it into the front court. Saki slapped it out of her hand, and it'll stay with Greenbrier. Man. 45-21. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs with the lead. Inbounds goes to Myatt. And Saki trying to tie it up. Myatt drug it out of there. Got it to Betts, and she's got a blocking foul on Gray. A little bit too much body on Megan there. The 5th team foul, her first. Minute 55 to go. Betts will inbound over on the far sideline. Got it into Hopper. And tried to find Betts up over the top. That's Trusty with the steal, and then she's fouled.
Fouls on number 21, Michaela Betts.
It's her 2nd, 6th team foul. So Greenwood will shoot free throws the rest of the way on fouls. Summit inbounds to Megan. Gray back to AJ. Summit down the left side of the lane to Trusty left corner. To Gray. Looking for space. Penetrates. Left it for Summit. She'll try it again. Now Sock will give it a shot. Down the left side of the lane. Off the window. Won't go. Trusty's rebound not there. It's blocked out. Her follow was. She kicked it back out to Cartwright. Here's Saki from the right wing. Splash for three. Fantastic. And the Lady Bulldogs pulling away here. Tried the double team. Betts in the backcourt. Cartwright and Saki. And Allie knocked it out of her hand. It'll stay with Greenbrier. Ream will come back in and get Griffin. 48-21. Minute 16 to go. I think it was 49-41 at half the first meeting. And Greenbrier hung around with them very well. We end up pulling away and winning by a bunch. This time, Ream will weave through traffic. Trusty slapped it away. Summit with the steal. Ahead to Sock. 2 dribbles. Layup. Good. Saki with the breakaway. Will give Summit her second assist. Give Trusty her third steal. Here's Ream now into the front court. Beats the press. But that's not where it ends. They'll get you in the half court as well. Myatt goes to Betts. She'll penetrate. 15-footer won't go. Summit with a rebound. Knocked out of her hand. Oh! Said she knocked it off of AJ. It'll stay with Greenbrier. Head-up play from Betts there. Summit didn't like the call. 36 seconds left before halftime, 50-21. We'll have homecoming festivities at halftime of the boys' game. Saki gets up there and steals the inbound. And then Ream stole it right back from her. Shot up, won't go. Offensive board off the window, won't go. Ream, another offensive board. Her follows good. Wow. It's crazy out there. Saki will bring it in right down the middle of the lane. Just split the defense right to the hoop. All alone. Saki with a nice first half here. 11 points. A little late getting back down there. Hooper's all alone down below. Shot wouldn't go. Summit high for the rebound for Greenwood. Her second board to Gray. Gray's buzzer beater won't go. Whew. But festive first half. Homecoming. 52-23. Greenwood leading Greenbrier. Let me give you some first half numbers here. Clements with 7 rebounds. Didn't score, but goodness gracious, was a masterful on the glass. 4 assists for Kinley Fisher to go along with her 10 points. She was 4 for 4 from the line. Cartwright had 7. Gray had a couple of 3 balls. That's 6. Summit had 6 points. Anna Trusty had 8. Saki led the way with 11 points for Greenwood, 4 points for Shea Goodwin. Spread out pretty nicely. Trusty had 3 boards, 3 steals. Cartwright with 4 rebounds. Summit had 2 boards, 2 assists. Saki had a couple of rebounds as well. So business as usual for the Lady Bulldogs here, 52-23. They're 14-3 overall, undefeated in conference, and looking to extend those numbers. We'll take a break here. Oh, I'll tell you what, hang on. Greenbrier, let me tell you about Michaela Betts with her 4-3. She has 12 points. Emma Ream's got 4 points, couple of free throws. And Newland with 7 points of her own. Lady Bulldogs were 4 of 10 from 3 ball in the first half. My man John Kelleher, he's been my stat guy, keeping up for me. He said, I want to know what they're shooting percentage-wise. 40% is pretty good. We'll take a break here at halftime and get you ready for the second half here at homecoming at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. Boys game should be a dandy. You're going to want to stick around for the entire night. So pop you some popcorn and tune in and enjoy some high school basketball here in the River Valley. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs 52, Greenbrier Lady Panthers 23 here at halftime. Greenwood Sports Center online, and we're on the Sports Hog 103.5. 8 minutes. Thank you.
for your GHS cheerleaders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the court your Blue Dazzlers.
you're ready. I'm ready. Yeah, it's perfect. We are back here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. Send our thoughts and prayers out. We lost a Bulldog tonight. Levada Storms passed away today. That is Ronnie Williams' mother-in-law, Pam and Kim and the girls. The passing of their mother. And we sure will miss Levada. What a great lady. And prayers go out to Coach Williams and Pam and the family. So I thought I'd pass that along. Homecoming here in Greenwood, 52-23. The Lady Bulldogs in command here as we get ready to go in the third period. Greenbrier will have the basketball. Newland, Myatt, Griffin, Betts, and Ream will start for Greenbrier. Newland was injured, has 3 fouls, so hopefully she'll be fine. We'll see how long she can go. Starters for Greenwood as they drop back into kind of a 3-2 look in the half court with Saki, Fisher, Cartwright, Clements, and Goodwin. That'll be Betts trying to drive, had it knocked away by Goodwin. She'll get it back, and now Cartwright will steal it away, and Maddie's on the run to the basket. She's fouled on the way up. Basket counts, but no call. Just like that, business as usual. 9 points for Cartwright, the sophomore. Here's Greenbrier on the other end. In the left corner, it goes to Myatt. They swap spots, and a three's let loose by Ream. Bam, she got it from the corner. That's 7 points. 54-26, Greenwood's lead. Lady Bulldogs work right to left on your radio dial. Saki will drive in, out to Goodwin up top. Shea penetrates. Oh, a little floater from 13 won't go. Rebound, Newland for Greenbrier. She will give it to Ream, but Fish is there to get the steal. Finds Clements, and they'll set up in the half court. First steal by Fish. Right back to Kinley. She let a 3 fly. Clements with an offensive board. And they're going to call a foul on Cartwright after Clements got the board. And then I guess Cartwright pushed off. So that's her first foul, second foul. Second foul, first team foul of the half. Greenbrier in the half court now. Reams got it, drives the baseline left side. Out to Betts. 3 ball from just right of the circle is good. Michaela Betts says, check me out. I got 5 threes. 54-29. Fish finds Goodwin. Cartwright left corner for 3. Too hard. Rebound loose. Fish comes out of there with it. Kinley, now she's getting banged around a little bit, and they take it from her. Here comes Greenbrier the other way. Griffin has it. Kicks it out to Myatt. She'll let a 3 go. It's not there. Clements says, watch this. Here's how you rebound. That's her 9th board. Then she had it taken from her by Griffin. Shot won't go. Goodwin's got a board. She says, I'm getting out of here. It's her 4th board. Let's get it on the other end. Cartwright, another shot from that left corner. It won't go again. Just a little too short. Rebound cleared out by Griffin. Cartwright slapped it away, and then Newland came out with it again, and now a foul called. Let's see who this is on. Number 1, blue, Kylie Griffin. Bodies flying, girls slapping. It's almost a cat fight. Boys, I like a good cat fight.
Well, it's Panthers.
Yeah. Cats and dogs. Uh-oh. Clements got it in right to Fish in danger zone. Couldn't get it to go. Haven with an offensive board. Her follow won't go. That's her 10th rebound. Oh, baby. I mean, just got to get her. She's fixing to get on the scoreboard here with one of these free throws will go for sure. Newland's 4th. That gummit. Haven. First one in and out. Wow. Clements, a senior, 4-year player. Been a pleasure. Got this one to go. Looking for one more set of jewelry. On the points board, her first point, Haven Clements. Little cousin Journey in the 7th grade, I believe. She's the next one to come up. And Journey in that 7th grade squad are fantastic. Little Piercy down there as well. Shot up for Greenbrier. Hey, little one-arm floater for Myatt, Riley Myatt. Her first points. It's 55-31. 5.5 minutes. Goodwin's got it. She'll let a three go from the left wing. Long rebound. Myatt ran it down. I beg your pardon, that's Griffin. She wants to go to the other end. All the way up, swatted out of there by Cartwright. Second block. But it'll stay with Greenbrier on the baseline. 55-31. Third period, 5:21 left. And Griffin will inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane. Into Ream. Cartwright harassing her, and they're going to call a foul on Maddie in the corner. Maybe a hip check. That's her third foul, second of the half on the team. Myatt will inbound, got out to Griffin, way out on the floor. Harassed by Kasaki. Now she got rid of it. They reverse it to the left corner. Myatt's three's an air ball. Cartwright had a shot at it, and she'll get credited for the rebound. Her fifth board. As a jump ball arrow goes to Greenwood. Fish will bring it up. Here we go with 5:05 to go. 55-31. Saki, deep three from the left side. Splash! Look out! Woo-hoo! Saki with 14 now. Quickly to the other end. Greenbrier can't handle it. It's going to stay with them, though. I thought that ball was off of a Greenwood or a Greenbrier player, but to no avail. Fifth assist down there for Fish. Queen Fisher, homecoming queen. Inbounds, and Fish got up for it, high points it, swats it away with a steal. Saki has it, up off the window, won't go. Fish with an offensive board, her follows good.
Fisher inside.
And the queen making it happen. Other end, Betts is going to drive hard, up off the front of the iron. Little two-pointer that time for Michaela. Well, good game tonight. She's got 17 for Greenbrier. 60-33, though. Cartwright this time says, I'm driving in. I'm tired of missing that three. Shot was partially blocked out of there. She got knocked down, stole it from the ground, and a layup from her knees. Up off the glass is good. Why not? Hey, they worked on it earlier in the season. You get it, do it. That's a steal as well from the floor. Bet says, I'm going to shoot it from my feet, and she missed it. Sock with the board. Cartwright a run out. Layup blown. She went up with the right hand from the left side. Fish in trouble, finds Clements to Saki underneath. Allie couldn't handle it, stolen out of there. Here comes Greenbrier the other way. 2-on-1, Betts got it. Up and in good, 19 for Michaela Betts. Here's a deep pass on the other end. Saki snowburden, shot blocked by Newland. Out comes Greenbrier. Myatt across the timeline. Newland running the floor, up off the window, good for the big sophomore. And Coach Edmondson wants a timeout. 9 points now for Alex Newland, and Greenbrier's cut the lead to 25. 62-37. 3:30 left here in the third period. We'll take a timeout with them. Greenwood basketball online at Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. 1 minute. We are back here at HB Stewart. Lady Bulldogs out of the timeout. Gray with a deep three. Look out. Megan Gray with her third three. And the Lady Bulldogs punishing as they've gone to the bench. Now we've got subs in. Trustees back in along with A.J. Summit, Megan Gray. Adriana Russin is in for the first time tonight, number 32, a sophomore. And Ella Williams, number 10, a sophomore. So this will be a lot of the future you'll see. Of course, Cartwright's a sophomore as well. But we've got 2 juniors, a freshman, 2 sophomores on the floor. Gray kicks that one out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenbrier. Russin, kind of a Clements-type player, gets a lot of rebounds. Williams just likes to play basketball. She's a great shooter. She'll score 10 points in a hurry. Likes to steal the ball. Good player. A lot of future in this Lady Bulldog program, as you might expect. Greenbrier inbounds on the nearest baseline to Newland. Out on the floor, left side now. That goes to Betts. Newland up top. Summit got up and swatted it away. AJ on the run, up off the window. Good. Summit with the steal. Helped herself with the reward of a basket. 8 points for AJ. Greenbrier beats the press. Newland's got it. She'll work from the left baseline. Try to force one up. Russin there for a rebound. She'll get it out to Gray. Megan in the front court. Top of the key, finds Summit left wing. 3 ball. Off the mark, won't go. Trusty with an offensive rebound. Loose ball. Reen comes out of there with it for Greenbrier. She'll bring it in the front court. Trusty harassing her at the midcourt stripe. Myatt, touch pass down to Griffin. Finds Betts, 3 off the mark. Gray with a push. Yep, going to stay here. Caught Megan a little push from behind there. 3rd team foul. It's Megan's second. 67-37. Lady Bulldogs lead 30 with 1:59 left, 3rd period. It's amazing, Sean. Just 3 ball off the inbound is no good. AJ Summit with good position. Battles for the board. Her 3rd rebound. She'll go coast to coast. Kick it to Trusty. 17-footer. Left baseline not there. Russin with an offensive board. Kicks it out to Ella Williams for 3. Splash! Oh, baby, I told you. 1:38 left. The lead's 33. Trusty reaches in, got a steal. Her 4th steal. Anna going coast to coast. She's fouled on the way up. Free throws coming for the freshman. 8 points for her. Looks like maybe Reynolds and Hopper coming in for Greenbrier.
And Trusty at the line, shooting 2.
Trusty, the freshman, a couple of dribbles. 8 points tonight. Free throws, nothing but net. 9 points. Yeah, Hopper and Reynolds come in for Myatt and Newland. I believe Ream was, no, wasn't her. Yeah, I think Ream was called for that other foul. Shot wouldn't go. Trusty got a board to Williams. 3 ball, not there. Russin battles for it. Another rebound for Trusty, though. And she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. 9 points for Trusty. 71-37, 1:20 left, 3rd period. And Greenbrier's basketball in the backcourt. Lady Bulldogs flexing muscle again here tonight. They've dropped back in the 2-1-2 look. Griffin with it out on the floor. Top of the key, still with her dribble, goes to Reynolds. She tried to skip past it. Summit got there with another steal. Her 3rd. AJ across the timeline. Lost the handle. She'll flag it down at the Running Bulldog logo at midcourt. To Williams, deep left corner. Back out to Gray. Found Summit on a nice cut in the paint. Russin to Trusty. Good ball movement. Gray thought about a 3. She'll skip it to Summit, right wing. AJ, 15-footer off the mark. Rebound cleared by Ream for Greenbrier. She tried to skip it. To Betts, and Trusty got a finger on it. It went off Betts on the carom. It stays with Greenwood, or goes back to Greenwood. And Coach Edmondson has seen enough. He'll empty his bench. Here comes Victoria Corker in. She's a junior. Number 12. Number 14 is Ashlyn Newton. She's a sophomore. And then my favorite, number 13, that's Joe Jerry. She's a sophomore. 71-37. Here's Russin now with it for Greenwood. Summit just right, or just left of the circle to Trusty. To Gray, a left wing 3 ball on the way. No good. Bounced around the rim for an hour. Greenbrier with the rebound. JoJo Jerry. That's Newton now with it on the floor, up top. And that's the end of the third period. 71-37. Greenwood in command here. We'll be in the mercy rule as we get ready to go in the fourth period. We'll take a timeout. Greenwood Sports Center online and the Sports Hog 103.5. Doing their thing. Okay.
You are now.
Okay. Here's Russin. Now Williams drives, kicks it out to Brown. Deep three from the right wing. Won't go. Russin trying to run down the loose ball into the Greenwood bleacher. It'll be turned over to Greenbrier. JoJo Jerry inbounds it to Newton. Newton's got it. Back to Jerry. Skip pass over here. Deep three from Reynolds. Off the mark. Rebound cleared out of there by Corker. She'll find Jerry. Try to flip it down. Cook with a steal for Greenwood. And she'll go all the way in. Floater off the window. Won't go. Rebound Jerry. Out to Corker for Greenbrier. She's going to try to run it out. Williams gives chase to no avail. Victoria Corker with a layup. Her first basket. 71-39. Here comes Williams the other way to Brown, right wing. Back out to Williams. Back to Brown. They have a little two-man game going. Up top, back to Williams. She'll penetrate. 17-footer. Won't go. Rebound, Young Wolf. Finds a cutting Brown. Floater in the lane. Look out. You betcha. Brown's first points. A rebound and an assist for Cadence Young Wolf. 5.5 minutes, and Greenwood's lead 73-39. Skip past the Reynolds over here. This near sideline. Williams nearly fouled. Jerry's got it, and Cook will be called for a foul. Thought she might have got a clean jump ball there, but to no avail. Fourth team foul. It's her first. Lady Panthers will inbound on the baseline, left side of the lane. Jerry will trigger. Up top it comes to Reynolds. Near side is Newton. She'll dribble out of the wing to the top of the key. Lost the handle. Coach wanted a foul. Not going to get it. Cook with another steal. Brown across the timeline. Coach Peyton Edmondson. Here's Evan with the dribble from the right wing inside to Cook. Ashland couldn't quite handle it. Loose ball. Who'll get it? Corker runs it down. Shot up and good for Victoria Corker. She's got 4 points. 73-41 now. Greenwood in the lead still. Young Wolf to Russin, just left of the circle. Adriana puts it on the deck, and she'll bring it back out, and they'll try to skip to Williams. She's got it, steps inside the arc. Shot won't go. Long rebound. Corker has it and finds Newton. Up top, now to the deep right corner it goes to Jerry. to Hopper. They swap spots. Hopper will penetrate. Shot won't go. Russin drags down her third rebound. Here comes Wolf. I beg your pardon, that's Cookie to Brown. Up through Euro step. Party time. Evan Brown with the assist from Cook. 4 points for Evan. 4-minute mark. Lady Bulldogs just waiting for the buzzer. 75-41. Here's a deep three from the far left wing from Reynolds. Air ball. Young Wolf with her second board. Cadence hands it off to Brown, left wing. Evan skips it over to Cook. Long 2-ball from the right wing won't go. Young Wolf with an offensive board. She'll bring it back out to Brown. 3-ball on the way from Evan. No good. And Jerry with a rebound. She'll go all the way to the iron, and Williams with a call for the foul. It'll be a shooting foul. And JoJo Jerry will toe the line for a pair of free throws.
At the line, shooting 2, JoJo Jerry.
3:19 clock on the run here in the Mercy Rule. 75-41. Greenwood leading at homecoming. Coach Edmondson going down to the end of the bench and getting the rest of his players in as JoJo makes her first free throw. 4, 2, and 24. That's Riley Kimball, Izzy Carson, and Allie Colias. Free throw for Jerry is good. Made them both. Good touch. They're 4 for 4 from the line. 75-43. On the other end, Brown found Williams. Deep right corner. Shot wouldn't go. Cook battled for the board, and it goes out of bounds off of Ashland. It'll stay with, or it'll go to Greenbrier here in the backcourt. Newton will get it to Jerry. Back to Newton, right wing. Deep right corner, it goes to Carson. 3-ball on the way, not there. Rustin high for her 4th rebound. And Adriana wants to push it. Finds Ella Williams all alone up ahead of the pack. Good. They ran the floor well. Williams with 5 points. Second assist for Rustin. 2:07 to go. 77-43. Greenbrier on the other end. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Evan Brown. And Coach Reeves and Lensing will empty the bench for the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs. Good job from this other squad here. Well, we got Peyton Tedford. You've got Kate Roselle. She's a sophomore. Tedford's a junior. We've got Sierra Atkins. She's a sophomore. And we've got our exchange students in, both juniors, Anna Tomaro and Geraldine Grootvam. Anna from Italy, Grootvam from the Netherlands. And, hey, they play pretty well. They've got a good grip of the game. There's Anna Tomaro on the ground, battling for the tie ball. It'll stay with Greenbrier on the arrow. JoJo Jerry will inbound. Up top it goes. Over to Kalia. She tried to penetrate. Nobody home. Tomorrow up on Newton, and they'll call a foul on 33 tomorrow. That's her first, team 6th.
You get by with that in Italy.
You know, that's what I'm saying. It's a touch foul. Come on, Stripes. 48 seconds left. Put a bow on this one. 3-ball on the way, and off the mark from JoJo Jerry. Offensive board. Went right to Kimball, back around. They work it to the right wing. Now here's Colias. To Carson. Izzy up top to Colias. She'll reverse it to Jerry. Left of the circle. Back to Carson. Top of the key with her dribble. 24 seconds. Now Colias. 3-ball on the way. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound, out of bounds. It'll go to Greenwood. Roselle closest to the action. Tedford will inbound it. Here's Kate Roselle. 7 seconds. Oh, Atkins, the ball thrown and just off the mark. But that'll do it. We'll end it right there. 77-43. Lady Bulldogs in command here tonight at homecoming. Moved to 15-3 on the season and 7-0 overall, or in conference rather. Undefeated and pulling away in the 5A West. The Greenbrier Lady Panthers dropped to 13-6 and 3-5 in conference. Lady Bulldogs out tomorrow over in Van Buren. JV game will start at 4, and then our broadcast will start cordially after that, probably 5:15-ish. So it'll be our next Lady Bulldogs varsity tip we'll have the games for you here on the radio and live stream. Varsity games only tomorrow at 5:15 for the ladies, boys to follow. Don't go anywhere. We got a good one here. This is a huge, huge game with massive postseason implications here for these Bulldogs and the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenwood winning 4 of their last 5. The boys playing with some good confidence, and Coach Husband's finally starting to get these boys to buy into what he's wanting done. For the Lady Bulldogs, let me give you some quick numbers. 14 points for Saki. Fisher ended up with 12. Cartwright ended up with 14. Gray had 9. Summit had 8. Trusty had 9. Williams had 5. Brown had 4. Shea Goodwin had 2 baskets, and Haven Clements had a free throw. 10 rebounds for Haven, though. 5 assists for Fisher with her 12 points, 3 rebounds. 5 rebounds for Cartwright with her 11 points. She had 3 steals and a couple of blocked shots as well. Gray had 3 threes. Trusty had 5 rebounds, 4 steals, along with her 9 points. Good night overall for the ladies. The usual suspects, another win for Clay Reeves. 15-3 now, Lady Bulldogs 7-0 and in first place in the 5A West. We'll take a timeout and come back and get you ready for varsity boys action. Big one here at HB Stewart on homecoming. Greenwood and Greenbrier. Come back in we got about 12 minutes here between games. And we'll bring you the action right here on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog, 103.5. Yep. Thanks, buddy. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HB Stewart Bulldog Arena and tonight's 5A West Conference basketball game.
I'm ready when you are.
Greenbrier Panthers and your Greenwood Bulldogs.
All right, 15 seconds.
Now for the starting lineups. First for the visitors from Greenbrier. A junior, number 1, Jacob Mathis. A sophomore, number 4, Jack Runson.
We are back here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. Big one tonight in Conference 5A West on the boys' side. Greenbrier Panthers in town. It's homecoming here for Greenwood. The Bulldogs riding high currently.
Panthers are coached by head coach Mike Simmons.
Won 4 out of 5. They've evened the conference record up at 3-3. They're 7-9 overall. Greenbrier Panthers are 6-9. They're 3-3 in conference as well. Greenbrier missing the Mountain home game from Tuesday. Greenwood missing the Van Buren game from a couple of weeks ago from the COVID. We will make up our Van Buren game tomorrow night, and hopefully everybody will get back on track. Starting for Greenwood, a senior, Big Braden Stein in the middle. A senior, Evan Bartlett, 6'4", Stein 6'6", Ligon, a senior at the guard spot, Caleb Ligon. Sam Forbes is a junior, and Aiden Kennan, a sophomore for the Bulldogs. Usual suspects. This has been a good mix for Greenwood so far this season. I believe we lost by 7 points in the first meeting down at Greenbrier, so this should be a game. Bulldogs sure want to get this back. A game they probably should have won down there, to be quite honest with you, at Greenbrier. But time will tell here, huh? That's why they suit up and play the game. Jacob Mathis starting for Greenbrier, Jack Runsick, Nate Barentine, Reese Jones, number 32, and Josh Robinson, 55 down low. Greenwood's ball are in the home whites. We work from left to right on your radio dial here in the first half. We're set up on top of the concourse here at HB Stewart. And Bartlett's got it against this man-to-man Greenbrier defense. Greenwood home whites, Navy numerals front and back. Bulldogs and Navy across the front. Forbes from the right wing. Little space, but not there. Caleb will let one fly from the top of the key. Splash! Caleb Ligon, a big 3 early on, picking up where he left off. Greenwood leading 3-0. Big crowd here tonight for homecoming, as big as you can get in here with the COVID regulations. It's a sellout. It's a sellout. Panthers with it now. That's Runsick. They try to feed inside to Robinson. Shot up, stripped out of there by Ligon. And we're going the other direction. Bartlett finds Kennan. From the right side, reverse layup. Good for Aiden Kennan. 5-0. Bulldogs out quickly with a minute in. Here's Greenbrier now. Barentine, a deep 3 off the mark. Kennan high for the board. The sophomore already making his presence known. Finds Bartlett all the way off the rim. Won't go. Rebound Greenbrier. And they'll slow it down a bit. Runsick across the timeline. Finds Mathis. He'll drive the right baseline. Stein with a hand up. They're going to get him for a foul. Kind of bounced off of him. Stein just kind of stood there. Coach Donnie Husband, 3rd year as a Bulldog head coach, didn't like the call. His assistant, Dex Piercy, beg your pardon, with an E. His first year as the assistant up here in the varsity level. Free throws off the mark for Mathis, and a raucous student section letting him have it here in the west end zone. A lot of football teamers, baseball squad up there having a blast. He got the second one to go. Mathis gets the Panthers on the board 5-1. Quickly, Greenwood beats the press. Kennan into the front court. Hands it off to Ligon. They'll set up now against, looks like a 2-3 zone this trip. Ligon gives it to Kennan, right wing. Up top to Bartlett now. Here's Forbes. Left side to Ligon. Found Bartlett. 17-footer from the left side. Won't go. Long rebound handled by Jones. And here comes Greenbrier. Jones from the right wing. Try to go through his legs. Kennan picked his pocket. We're going the other way. Kennan with the dribble. Ligon into the front court. To the right wing. They left him some room. 3 ball on the way. Won't go. Stein battles for the board. Bodies fly. Greenbrier clears it. And I believe that is Barentine on the run. It was, and a foul called on Greenwood. Looking for a charge. It's going to be Liggins' foul, though. It's his first. 6:01 to go, and Barentine will head to the line for 2 free throws. He's a senior for the Panthers. 5-1, Bulldogs lead. Free throw on the way is good for Nate Barentine. One more to cut this lead to 2. It's good. Good stroke from Nate Barentine. Made them both. Greenbrier's all points from the free throw line. It's 5-3. Stein way out on the floor, finds Forbes. Oh, nice cut from Bartlett. Can't finish at the rim, though. Robinson with a rebound. Here comes Greenbrier and Barentine. Top of the key with his dribble. Looking for a pick up top from Robinson. Now they swing it left side. That's Runsick. Back up top, Mathis. Now right wing, Barentine will penetrate. Rain into Stein. Shot won't go. Backside rebound not there. Ligon got the miss. He's on the run. Into the front court. Into the key now. Found Bartlett. Over to Kennan, left corner. Aiden hands it off to Bartlett. They swap spots. Up top, Ligon now. Man-to-man this trip. They're switching defenses nearly every possession. Ligon had some room. Now Stein up top, left alone. Forbes pops out, waiting for Sam to get loose. Little teardrop in the lane. Party time, Sam Forbes. Hey, baby. Forbes coming off a 20 spot Tuesday night in Alma. And timeout called for the Panthers with the Bulldogs leading 7-3, 5:07 mark. Let's take a timeout with them. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. We got a hog call? I don't know.
The 8th and 9th grade girls and boys basketball teams will be at home on Thursday night when they host Darby. The games will be here in the arena.
Yeah.
The 8th grade girls will start at 5 p.m.
We are back here at HB Stewart Arena, and by God, an impromptu hog call. And I have no problem with that. I don't know. We come off the heels of Coach Neighbors' big win against the Yukon Lady Huskies last night, and later in the Razorbacks women with a huge win last night. It's funny because Neighbor is a Greenwood alum, and his assistant Todd Schaefer is a Greenbrier alum. So I tried to get him to come down tonight, but COVID regulations wouldn't let him get in the gym. Here's Panthers ball, trailing by 4. Runsick with it. Barentine penetrates, kicks it back out. That's a Bryce Webb with a deep 3 who checked in. Stein went up and got a big rebound. Greenwood the other end. Kennan got out ahead of the pack. And layup is good. Woo. Here comes Greenbrier back the other way. Shot up, won't go. Long rebound, kicked out to the Panthers. Stein reaches in and gets a steal. Loose ball. Greenbrier's going to get it. Yes. Who wanted it? Panthers came out of there with it. Here's Bryce Webb. Wanted to travel, no call. Greenbrier penetrating. Mathis got loose. His shot's up and good. He's got 3 points, 9-5. Greenwood leads here. Bartlett quickly in the front court with it. Hands it off to Kennan. And a reaching foul on Reese Jones. His first. Team's first.
That's his first.
Looking to see, I guess that's it. Just Webb's our only substitute for Greenbrier. I thought we had another fresh body. We don't. Ligon's got it up top to Forbes off a pick. 3-ball, top of the key. Splash! Woo! Forbes heating up. Timeout on the floor. It's Forbes. They don't want him getting hot. He's got 5 points. 12-5, Bulldogs up with 3:56 left, and we'll stay right here at our Ronald Reagan Realty. Player spotlight tonight is the homecoming queen, Kenley Fisher. She's a senior. Nickname's Fish or Ken. 4.1 grade point average. Favorite sports, basketball and softball here at Greenwood. She was science is her favorite subject. She's a major in biology. Heading to Mercer University to play basketball, Division I level, over in Macon, Georgia. 2-time All-State tournament 3 times, All-Conference 3 times. Angel and Floyd Fisher are her parents. Angel, the former Angel Holt, also a homecoming queen. Favorite saying, the only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. That's from Dennis Brown. Favorite author is Sarah Mass, and her favorite music artist, Ariana Grande. Kenley Fisher, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight, the homecoming queen. Oh, Sam with a nice steal and a back cut. Pass a little bit weak. Sam reached out and got it. Greenwood's got the basketball up 12-5. Here's Bartlett right wing. Kennan up top to Ligon. Caleb looking for somebody. Bartlett pops out top of the key. Now he'll dribble and have to the right wing and have it back to Ligon up top. 3:27. Kennan's got it. They work it over to Forbes left side. Sam waiting for Ligon. He's got it now out on the floor. Harassed defensively. Finds Kennan out of that right corner. The sophomore penetrated. Kicked out. He stopped. Kicked it back out to Ligon. 3 ball won't go. Steins up over the top. That's his second foul. Yep. Up off the bench with the shooting shirt is Chase Bashirs. He's a junior. Also up off of the shooting shirt is a sophomore, Hunter Houston. And Micah Linsing, a junior, will check in as well for Greenwood. Second wave here. Kennan, Ligon, and Stein get a breather. Here comes Greenbrier. That's Runsick with it. Across the timeline. Barentine now. Nice cut down low. Bashirs tried to steal it, couldn't get it there. Runsick's basket's good. Little pick and roll look. 12-7, Bulldogs lead. Forbes has it. Drives in, and he's going to be pushed by number 10, Barentine. His first foul. On the floor, Greenwood will inbound out of bounds. Right side of the baseline. Bartlett will trigger. Second team foul on Greenbrier. Bartlett looking for someone. Found Bashirs all alone down low. Shot altered. Bartlett battles for the offensive board and can't get it. Jones for Greenbrier clears it. And here come the Panthers. Caught Greenwood sleeping a bit. Shot up by Dunlap, who couldn't finish. Bartlett found it after a block shot. Started the break the other way, and we'll set up in the half court now. Linsing from the right wing. Up top to Bashirs. Here's Forbes now left side. Deep three. Off the mark and rolled on the top of the backboard. Went over the top just barely. That was awful close. It'll go to Greenbrier either way. See Jace Dunlap, a sophomore, is checked in for Greenbrier. Number 3. Here's Barentine. Runsick, rather, now. Now Barentine. Up top, that's Jones. Back over to Dunlap. Trying to split defenders, not there. Hunter Houston with a steal. He'll get it to Linsing. Linsing over to Bartlett. Thought about a 3 from the corner. Now just drives in. Finger roll. Evan Bartlett up on the board now. 14-7. Bulldogs up a touchdown with 1:50 left here in the first period. Homecoming night here. Huge conference battle in the 5A West for 3 and 4 seeds. Runsick bounced it off his foot. Houston came up with it. Found Bartlett. Had it stripped from him on the way up. On the way up. We'll see if it's a shooting foul. Oh, yes. Way to go, boys. And let's see. It's on number 3. Dunlap. They're going to give him free throws. Heady play from Houston. The ball dribbled off the Panthers' foot. And the loose ball, Houston got it, kicked it to Bartlett. Transition on the run. Evan to the free throw line. Splash. Good God, we'd love to see that go in. Bartlett has had his struggles at the line. Certainly the last 2 trips at Siloam and Alma. That one was soft as church music. Let's see if that gives him the confidence he needs. Ligon is out, or back in rather. Forbes gets a breather. Second one for Bartlett on the way. Splash. Nothing but net. The seniors got 4 points here on homecoming. That'd have been a little less pressure if he'd have made that Tuesday night, huh? Minute and a half. Greenbrier with it. Bulldogs up 9. Dunlap with it. Hands to Runsick. Up top, a 3 ball from Jones. Is off the mark. Houston with the board. He wants to push. Hunter into the front court. The sophomore finds Bartlett top of the key. Evan back to Houston. 3 ball from the right corner. Won't go. Rebound cleared out of there by Webb for Greenbrier. He's got it. Robinson back in for Greenbrier as well. The big man down low battling Bashirs. Chase will stay behind him. Got it into Robinson on the right block. Turn around. Good for Josh Robinson. His first point, 16-9. 53 seconds left in the period. Coach Husband up. May try to let some air out of it. Houston's got it. Right wing. Hunter looking for a pick. Pitches it back to Bartlett in the corner. Evan flips it up top to Bashirs. Now left side to Linsing. Micah thought about a 3. Now Bartlett out on the floor. Here is Ligon. 30-second mark. 16-9. Bashirs. Houston. 3 ball left side. Won't go. Ligon got the rebound up off the window. Good! What an individual effort from Caleb Ligon. He's got 5 points, 18-9. Just angled his body in the air and stole that rebound away. Runsick will bring it across the timeline with 10 seconds here in the period. Bulldogs up 9. He'll drive around Ligon, kick it to the corner. That's Webb looking for a deep three. He's their shooter. He'll let one fly on Houston to no avail. We played one stanza of basketball. The Bulldogs on homecoming night, putting on a good show over the home crowd. 18-9, they lead Greenbrier. We'll take a break here on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. We're back here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. Greenbrier's basketball. They get the quick count coming out of the huddle late, and they rush over and inbound the basketball. Here is Runsick with it up top to Mathis. Way out on the floor's Webb. Back to Mathis. 3 ball up top's an air ball. Saved inbounds by Runsick. And now another 3 on the way. Another air ball. This one's not saved. It'll go to Greenwood. Back-to-back air balls. Aiden Kennan will come in and get Micah Linsing. 18-9, first possession here for the Bulldogs here at homecoming. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard. My man Sean Holland hanging out alongside. Bartlett gives it to Kennan. Now Liggins' 3 ball from the right side is off the mark. High for the rebound is Webb for Greenbrier. They're going to push. Here's Runsick into the front court. They go to right side to Webb. Up top is Mathis. He'll penetrate this time. That's a charge. Good job of Kennan. Great job. And got Mathis to charge into him. He leaned, and a good job from Ligon. Back in for Greenwood, Sam Forbes, Big Braden Stein. Good minutes for Bashirs and Houston there. 7:17 to go in the second period. Bartlett spins against this man-to-man defense. A little pressure put on Kennan with a nice cut. Aiden will dribble to the right wing. Still with his dribble up top, now to Forbes, left side out on the floor. Sam got off a pick from Stein, couldn't get the roll that found Kennan. Liggins' 3 from the right corner now. Won't go. Webb high for the rebound for Greenbrier. Runsick now will push. 3 ball from Dunlap, left corner, won't go. Battle for the board. Ligon came out of there with it. That's his 3rd rebound. Caleb wants to push the action into the key to the left, or the right elbow rather, than backs it out, and they'll set up in the half court. Forbes now back to Ligon up top. Here's Kennan around to Bartlett left wing. Inside to Stein. Oh, got lucky. Stein's shot blocked out of there, though, by Robinson. Bartlett's pass went right off Robinson's hand. Stein just lucky to get it, and that time Ligon tried to get another charge, and he was moving that time. 2nd foul on Caleb. 4th team foul. He and Stein have the only fouls for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Jace Dunlap will go to the charity stripe, his first trip. Bulldogs by 9. 6:21 to go, second period. Greenwood looking for their 4th game in a row. Dunlap missed the first free throw. Taking heat from the Greenwood student section down there. The G units in full effect tonight. One more for Dunlap. It's off the mark. Stein with his 2nd board. Here's Bartlett now. Greenwood will push it from left to right. Kennan up top. Aiden's out on the floor. Forbes off a pick. Couldn't get any room. He'll drive in. Floater again. Oh, they're going to call a travel on Forbes. That's a poor call. The teardrop went. I thought we might get an and one, but strange. Sometimes it's a travel, sometimes it's not. Barentine and Jones back in for Greenbrier. 18-9.
The Greenwood faithful expressing their displeasure with
Right.
that last call.
Runsick to Barentine up top. Barentine, rather. He's looking for a pick from Robinson. Works away from it. Hands it off to Jones. Houston doing suffocating defense up top. Now Runsick, Forbes on him. Lost his man, now trying to go somewhere with it. Finds Robinson at the high post. Back to Drunsick, who was left alone in the corner. Way off the mark, but sitting there to sweep up the miss was Reese Jones all alone. And it's 18-11. Here's Greenwood now in the front court. Houston's got it. Kennan get the sophomore connection. Aiden now top of the key with his dribble. And Coach Husband barks out the signals and wants to reset. Bartlett's got it to Forbes. Right outside on the right wing. Now Stein up top. Kennan left side. Aiden looking in there. Found Houston off a pick. Top of the key. Nothing doing. Good man-to-man defense this trip from Greenbrier. They've switched almost every trip. Houston will hand it to Kennan on the right wing. Oh, the pick and rolls there. Houston kicks it out to Forbes. Left corner for three. In and out. Wouldn't go. Jones with a rebound. And they'll push it. Mathis quickly the other way. And, you know, it's tough because Kennan set up to take a charge. And Mathis kind of ran off to the side of him and initiated the contact. It always is going to get called on the defender in that spot. And Coach Husband wants a timeout. Mathis will go to the line and shoot a couple. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll just stay right here. Hardly ever get that call. You really can't call a charge. I mean, obviously most officials want the defender to fall straight back. That's what, you get the charge. But that would have been a good spot for a no call. Obviously, the Greenbrier faithful want some contact. And there was. It's a non-contact game.
The problem with calling it the way it was called right down here, now you need to be consistent.
Right. That's a good point.
If you're going to open that up, you got to call a lot more
Yeah,
things.
right. That's like the first three in the lane of the night. Then there's that one guy that's going to watch the lane all night. Mathis to the line. He's got a couple of free throws. Bulldogs offensively have gone stagnant. Mathis missed the first one. He's 1 for 3 from the line. He's got 3 points. 18-11. Greenwood's been on 18 for a while. One more for the junior. Jacob Mathis. Royal blue road uniforms for Greenbrier. White numerals front and back. Greenbrier across the front over the numeral. He makes the second one. He's got 4 points. Here is Bartlett now. Into the front court with his dribble. 4:45 to go before halftime. 18-12. Greenwood leads. Stein's got it out on the left wing. Now Hunter Houston up top. Got it to Forbes, right side. To Kennan, top of the key. Finds Bartlett, left wing. Evan wanting to penetrate the senior. Into the lane. Cut off by Mathis. Finds Forbes. Sam looking for some room. You got a switch. Trying to drive the right side baseline. Now he's double teamed out to Bartlett for 3. Too long. Rebound. Out of there with it is Jones for Greenbrier. Ahead to Mathis. Snowbird. Layup's good. 6 points for Mathis. The lead's cut to 4. 18-14. They're on a 5-0 run here to start the period. Bulldogs hadn't scored in 4 minutes of this quarter. It was 18-9 into the first. Bartlett finds Stein. Evan now. He's got it back up on top. Kennan on the left wing. Hunter Houston popped out. They're going to call an illegal pick on Bartlett. 6th team foul. Ligon will check in along with Micah Linsing. Forbes and Houston will come out. 3:46 to go. Bulldogs hadn't scored in the quarter. Here's Runsick across the timeline. Linsing gives him some room. Man-to-man defense for Greenwood. Up top's Jones. They feed it inside to Robinson. Bartlett got in there with the steal. They're going to call Stein reaching around. Oh, boy. That's his third. And it'll be a 1-and-1. Robinson will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Houston will come in and get Stein. Coach didn't like the call. Josh Robinson. Missed the front end. Rebound is Jones for Greenbrier. Long miss, and he's hit on the way up after the offensive rebound. That's on Kennan. His second, 8th team foul. This time Jones back to the line. He's got 2 shots. And a lane violation as Barentine came in too quick. Thought it was a 1-and-1. It was a 2-shot foul. So no good. He'll get one more. Jones will. And he got the second one. 3 points for Jones, 18-15. Here comes Greenwood quickly the other way. Linsing now. Up top, the lazy pass is intercepted by Mathis. He'll go the other way. Layup is good. 8 points for him. And Coach Husband's got to call a timeout. An 8-0 run by the Greenbrier Panthers. They've cut the lead to 1 here, 18-17. 3:18 to go, second period. We'll step away on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog, 103.5. Back here at HB Stewart. Greenwood's ball, needing some offense. Hadn't scored in a while. Kennan's in down low. Nothing doing out to Ligon. Left wing. 3 minutes to go before halftime. Bulldogs lead by 1. It's an 8-0 run by Greenbrier. Linsing drives, pitches it out to Bartlett up top. Evans still with his dribble. They're in a 2-3 zone this trip. Now Ligon. Going to set everybody up. Has Linsing come over to the right wing. Now goes to Kennan. Down in the corner, slapped out of bounds by Mathis. It'll stay with Greenwood. They'll inbound down in the coffin corner left side. 2:42 to go. 18-17. Bulldogs lead by 1. Bartlett looking for the safety valve. Hunter Houston out on the floor, and he's got him. Houston. High post Kennan, left elbow, 15-footer. Talk to me, baby. Splash. Kennan with his 6-point assist to Houston. Remember that. Houston to Kennan. Sound familiar? It will next fall for sure. Here's Robinson. Runsick now. Up top. 3-ball on the way from Barentine. Off the mark. Hunter Houston high for the rebound. There's Linsing now. Right wing. That's got to be a block. No call. And there's a reach. No call. Good cut, though, from Bartlett, but he couldn't handle the pass. Kennan to Ligon. He'll drive from the left wing. Up off the window. Good. Ligon's got 7 now. The Greenwood a little spark now. Here we go, 22-17. A 4-0 run of their own. Jones knocked it off his foot, but found it near the midcourt stripe. Barentine now Runsick out on the floor, and Greenwood will set up here. They're man-to-man. That's a double dribble. Jones has it. Pitches it over to Runsick. Coming out of the left wing, he'll set up on the running Bulldog logo. Stolen away by Ligon. He waited and baited him into the throw. Ligon with a 2-on-1 finds Kennan. Kennan tried to go back to Ligon, but to no avail. Greenwood will have to set up in the half court. Nope, they'll find Ligon. 3-ball from the right corner, not there. Rebound cleared out by Barentine. He wants to push the action. Stops and pops. Floater goes for Nate Barentine. Yikes, that didn't work out like it was supposed to. 22-19, Greenwood's lead is cut to 3. 1:05 to go before halftime. Homecoming here. Festivities will take place here at halftime of the boys, so be a little extended time. If you're on the stream, we'll stay with the festivities, so feel free to hang around. Houston up top. He'll redirect traffic as the clock runs under 50 seconds, now 46 seconds. Ligon left wing. Looking for Bartlett. They're not giving him an inch in there. Hunter Houston up top. Left him open for three. Splash! Hunter Houston! Oh, baby! Big three from the sophomore. The lead's back to 5-20. Well, it should be 25-19. The ball goes inside to Robinson. His shot is up and in. A nice pump fake. 20 seconds. Should be one more point. Bartlett's got it, 24-21. Surely they didn't call it a two-pointer. It was certainly a three. I had a good look at it from up here on top, right down to the floor. 8 seconds. Bartlett, or Ligon rather, with it. He'll drive in, cut off, skipped it to Houston. The deep left corner, shot blocked out of bounds by Robinson. Greenwood will have it with 1 second left. A chance to put some more time, one more chance to put some points on the board. Bashirs will come in, and he'll get Hunter Houston. Bartlett will have to hold his spot. Ligon's going to come check in now for Greenwood. He'll get Linsing. Looking for Sam probably or Ligon to shoot this ball. 24-21 inbound from the left corner over on the sidelines. Kennan got it, 17-footer. Flash! He got it! Oh, baby, at the buzzer. Kennan's going to finish with 8 points in the half. And the Bulldogs take a halftime lead here, 26-21 it says officially, but I think it should be 27, but they may not have gave a three on that one. I'll get with you before we start the third period and let you know. 5 points for Forbes, 7 points for Ligon. Bartlett with 4, Kennan with 8, and Hunter Houston with possibly 3, maybe 2. We'll check on that here momentarily. We will step away now and leave you with the halftime homecoming festivities online. And take a break on the radio side. Looks like about a 12-minute halftime, Michael, so I'll holler back at you. 26-21, Greenwood leads Greenbrier here at halftime. It's Bulldog basketball on the Sports Hog 103.5. Yeah, 11. 11's fine.
On behalf of Greenwood High School, we welcome you to the 2021 Greenwood High School basketball homecoming ceremony. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to any GHS alumni in attendance tonight and are proud to present to you this court of prestigious young ladies and gentlemen. Each of these students do an excellent job of contributing to and representing our school. And the homecoming queen was selected by the boys basketball team. The homecoming maids were selected by their classmates. Your sophomore maids, Ashlyn Butler. Beginning our pep rally today is sophomore maid Ashlyn Butler. Ashlyn is the daughter of Misty Butler and Lance Butler. She's being escorted by her father, Lance Butler. Ashlyn is a member of the Greenwood Lady Bulldog varsity volleyball team and Club Velocity volleyball team, National Junior Honor Society, and a photography rep for Brooklyn Dawn. Ashlyn is a member of Life Church in Fort Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore maid, Miss Ashlyn Butler. Charlie K. Sharp. Next is sophomore maid Charlie K. Sharp. Charlie K. is the daughter of Angie and Stan Sharp, and she is being escorted by her father, Stan Sharp. Charlie K. is a member of the Anne Marie modeling team in Fort Smith, a photographer assistant for Anne Marie, and a member of National Junior Honor Society. Charlie K. attends Greenwood First Baptist Church. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore maid, Miss Charlie K. Sharp. Next is junior maid Courtney Swilly. Courtney is the daughter of Tammy Wheaton and Sam Swilly, and she is being escorted by her father, Sam Swilly. Courtney is a member of the Greenwood Lady Bulldog varsity volleyball team, Club Velocity volleyball team, and Beta Club. Courtney is a member of Greenwood First Baptist Church. Ladies and gentlemen, junior maid, Miss Courtney Swilly. Next is senior maid Alexis Nicole Clifford. Alexis is the daughter of Tara Clifford. She is being escorted by her grandfather, Mike Gallimore. Alexis is a Greenwood High School band drum major, co-president of Beta Club, chair member of the Sisterhood of Delta Beta Sigma, Mu Alpha Theta, and National Honor Society. Alexis is a member of Trinity Baptist Church in Fort Smith. Upon graduating high school, she plans to attend the University of Arkansas Fort Smith and and major in nursing to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Ladies and gentlemen, senior maid, Miss Alexis Clifford. Next is senior maid of honor, Madison Alexis Wilson. Madison is the daughter of Brittany Wilson and Tommy Wilson, and she's being escorted by her father, Tommy Wilson. Madison is a member of Beta Club, Partners Club, Future Farmers of America, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, and National Honor Society. Madison is the member of First Baptist Van Buren, and upon graduation, she plans to attend University of Arkansas Fort Smith and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, senior maid of honor, Miss Madison Wilson. And please welcome the 2021 basketball homecoming queen, Miss Kinley Paige Fisher. Kinley is the daughter of Angel and Floyd Fisher, and she is being escorted by her father, Floyd Fisher. Kinley is a member of the Greenwood Lady Bulldog varsity basketball and softball teams, Future Business Leaders of America, National Honor Society, Beta Club, and DECA. Her attendants are Sawyer Upton, son of Missy and Daniel Upton, Adeline Stein, daughter of Debbie and Jane Stein, and Abel Redmond, son of Hannah and Zane Redmond. Kinley is a member of Northside Church of Christ in Greenwood, and upon graduation, she will be attending Mercer University to play basketball and major in biology and pre-pharmacy. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 basketball homecoming queen, Miss Kinley Fisher. Once again, please give the 2021 basketball homecoming court a round of applause.
Yeah, we're here, baby. We're ready. Yep, 10 seconds. Love you, Mama. Bye. And we're back here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. Homecoming festivities on and gone. Now we can get back to business here. Bulldogs leading 26-21 at half, and we've got the basketball. Got a little extra bonus halftime music. Nice set piece. Got it into Stein. He couldn't handle it. Kicked it out to Forbes. Bartlett got in there tight and pitched it to Stein. Wasn't expecting. I think he thought Evan was going to shoot there. Ball's knocked out of bounds, though. It goes to Greenwood. Bartlett will trigger from the corner. Greenwood working right to left on your radio dial this half. Ligon inside to Stein, no problem. Got him behind his man. Up off the window, good. Stein's first points tonight. Greenwood's lead is 28-21. Back to 7. Mathis nearly lost the handle. Down to Runstick in the corner. They feed inside to Big Robinson. Off the glass, won't go. Ligon with the rebound. Tried to save it in, but it's stolen away. Stein blocked the first shot. There's a loose ball. It goes to Greenwood. Man, a lot of action going there. A blocked shot, a rebound, a save ball, a steal, a missed easy one. And Ligon gets it into Bartlett. It gets a little soft full court pressure man-to-man. Now back to Ligon. He'll bring it across the timeline. Bartlett's got it. Now Stein right wing. Up top to Ligon. 28-21 just underway in the period here. Feed it into Stein. Up off the glass. Won't go, and he's pushed from behind by Robinson. A good look from Sam inside, and it looks like they're making a conscious effort to try to get it into Stein this half and let the big fellow do some work.
Yeah, just feeding it up underneath and let him shoot.
And, you know, we talked about this in the first meeting. Stein didn't get the ball enough. Oh, nice soft touch from Braden at the line. The lefty has got his third point. Didn't get it in there to him enough, and he had an advantage. I don't remember the Robinson guy the first meeting, but he might have been there. Stein's second one, nothing but net. It's 4 points for Braden. The lead is 9 now, 30-21. 7-minute mark, third period. Here come the Panthers. Mathis right wing. Up top, that's Jones. Greenwood man-to-man. Jones wants to drive up off the window. Pretty good move from Reese Jones. He's got 5 points. Quickly, Greenwood the other way. Bartlett got through the trap to Ligon. Down the lane. Up off the window. Won't go. Stein offensive board is follow. Won't go, though. Rebound cleared out by Greenbrier. They want to push. Here's Barentine. Ligon caught up to him and nearly picked his pocket. Robinson now Runstick. Jones, 3-ball from the right corner. Won't go. Bartlett, nice block out. He's got his second board. Ligon to Kennan. Aiden turns the Jets on. Pump fake off the window. Party time. The sophomores in double figures with 10 points. And Greenwood's lead with 6:14 left is back to 9, 32-23. Jones left wing. Up top, Robinson now for Greenbrier. Trying to hand it off to Runstick. Forbes staying in his hip pocket. Got loose though, and Runstick's wide open shot from 17 feet. Won't go. Bartlett will drag down his third board. Evan goes to Kennan. Deep right, or left corner rather. Back up to Ligon on top. Bartlett, now Forbes. Here's Ligon. Kennan now up top to Bartlett. He'll drive in. Got a nice pick from Stein. He's fouled, and they're going to say it's on the floor. It'll be out of bounds. The foul's on number 1. Mathis, his second. Jace Dunlap will check in, the sophomore for Greenbrier. He'll get Jack Runstick, who also is a sophomore, by the way. Bartlett will trigger on the baseline, left side of the lane, flips it into Stein, deep left corner. Baseball pass up to Kennan. Now Ligon's 3, left side won't go, and a long rebound handled by Barentine to Mathis. They've got numbers. They'll find Dunlap. Jump stop, threw it back up to the midcourt. Barentine lets a deep 3 go. It's off the mark, but an offensive board by Jones, who snuck through the Greenwood defense. And then weaves through it again and lays it in and in with the 7th point. 32-25, lead cut to 7. 5:15 to go, third period. Bulldogs up top. Forbes to Bartlett down low. And a reach-in foul call on number 10, Barentine. This is going to be his second foul.
The foul's on number 10, Nate Barentine. That's his second personal.
Hunter Houston will come in for Aiden Kennan, sophomore for sophomore. Greenwood spreads out here on an inbounds play. Interesting. Bartlett will trigger. Up top to Ligon. Caleb to Stein, left elbow. Talk to me, big fella. Look out! Mid-range jumper. Let's go. Oh, baby. 6 points for the big fella, all here in the half. Ligon's 5th assist. Dunlap. It's just a free throw. We saw him buried, too. I don't know why y'all are surprised. Barentine tried to feed it in. Stein pitched it away. Here's Bartlett, clears it to Forbes now. Forbes to the deep left corner. Houston thought about a 3-step, in 17-footer short. No good. Mathis with the board. He wants to run. He's got Jones. Jones, nice reverse layup, not there. Mathis with a follow, not there. The ball slapped out of bounds by Stein. It'll stay with the Panthers down on the baseline as Chase Bashirs will come in and give Stein a breather and a good applause for the big senior. Webb will check in for Greenbrier. He got Barentine. So Dunlap will inbound, and that thing went off Mathis's foot, I thought. They say Greenwood knocked it out. It'll stay with Greenbrier. They'll move to the right side of the lane and inbound on the baseline. 34-25, Greenwood's lead with 4:28 left in the third. Inbounds off to Webb, shot up too easy for Bryce Webb. His first point. Greenwood quickly gets it out of the net, and here they are in the front court now. Ligon up top. Wants a Bashir's pick. That goes away from it. Tries to drive in, shot won't go. Battle for his offensive board. Bashirs clears it, finds Forbes right corner. Sam out to Bartlett, to Ligon, right wing. And he'll set up now in the half court. Bashir's second rebound. Ligon looking for Bartlett. Got a pick, 17-footer. High arcer won't go. Dunlap clears the board for Greenbrier. Here come the Panthers down 7. Dunlap to the left corner. Sam all over him. Forbes suffocating defense. Out to Mathis now. Bashir's in his hip pocket. Here's Webb. Deep three coming from Dunlap, and it's off the mark. Robinson with good position. Follow won't go. There's Hunter Houston, clears the board. That's his third. He wants to push, the sophomore. Finds Bashir's running the floor, up off the window. Good! That's how you run the open floor. And timeout called on the floor by Greenbrier. We'll take one with him. 3:19 to go, third period. Greenwood 36, Greenbrier 27. Greenwood Sports Center Online and the Sports Hog 103.5.
Basketball teams will be on the road tomorrow as they head to Van Buren to make up a
minute.
conference game. The JV girls will play at 4. Varsity girls will play right after, and the varsity boys will play after that. And you must have a voucher to get tickets. And the varsity basketball teams will be home Tuesday night as they host Alma. The JV girls will tip at 4 with the JV boys to follow. The varsity girls at 6 with the varsity boys to follow. The tickets will be available online only.
Oh, baby.
We're back here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena, homecoming 2021. Lady Bulldogs flexed their muscle again this early game and blew out Greenbrier. The boys trying to avenge a loss on the road, a game they probably should have won. Kind of seeing here when the boys have gotten things together, playing really well of late, and they lead Greenbrier by 9 here. Wow, nearly a 5 seconds. Dunlap was pinned up, now a foul called. Whew. That's going to be on 31 Bashirs. His first, team's first of the half. 36-27, 3:04 to go. Webb will inbound for the Panthers in the backcourt to Dunlap. Forbes in his pocket. Dunlap trying to get around Sam. Boy, just suffocating. Now Mathis gives it a shot on Bashirs. He traveled, no call. Forbes with a rebound on an air ball. His first board. Sam pushes. Houston. Now Bartlett at the free throw line. There's Kennan, left wing. Aiden to Forbes. Wanting a pick from Bartlett. Gave it back to Evan at the right elbow. Now Bashir's up top. Here's Kennan, left corner. Aiden wants to penetrate to Bartlett. Now Houston, right wing. Hunter thought about a three, pitches it back to Bartlett. He'll drive the baseline, flip it to Forbes. Now Kennan's 3-ball left wing. Won't go. Rebound Robinson for Greenbrier. Leaves it for Webb. He'll push. 2:15 to go. Right down the lane. Finds Dunlap. Now Jones' 3 ball from the left wing. Rattles home. Literally. Wow. Reese Jones. 10 points for him. It's 36-30. 2-minute mark, second period. Forbes now right wing. He's got it. Looking at Bartlett, high post. Back to Forbes. Thought about a 3, wouldn't pull the trigger. Goes ahead and drives in. Is hammered, no call. Wow. Goodness gracious. Rebound cleared out by Jones. He'll go coast to coast off the window. Is that easy? 36-32. Coach Husband wants a timeout with 1:38 left. We'll stay right here in our Ronald Reagan Realty Player of the Game. Player spotlight tonight is Kinley Fisher. She's the homecoming queen.
All hail the queen.
Yes. Good night tonight for Fish. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal for Kinley Fisher, the homecoming queen, in our Ronald Reagan Realty's player spotlight tonight. She's going to Mercer College down in Georgia. Division I basketball. Congrats to her. She's been All-State twice, All-State tournament 3 times, and All-Conference 3 times. Angel and Floyd Fisher are her parents. The only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude, is her favorite saying. That's Dennis S. Brown. Favorite author, Sarah J. Mass, and her favorite music artist, Ariana Grande. 4.1 GPA. She likes science. Kinley Fisher, our Ronald Reagan Realty player spotlight tonight. Greenwood inbound the ball to Forbes. He said he double dribbled. Have no idea. As Ligon comes in and gets Bashirs. So it's Forbes, Houston, Kennan, Bartlett, Ligon on the floor for Greenwood. Jones has it up top for Greenbrier. Working on Hunter Houston. He lost the handle, had to chase it down in the left corner. Still working on Houston. Golly, Hunter's like a glove. Robinson clears out with an elbow, no call. Ligon gets the steal. Greenwood's got numbers the other way. Kennan. Good cut by Forbes up off the window. He missed it. Ligon's follow not there. And then Robinson clears out it like a bunch of bowling pins. Wow. Up and under for Barentine, and a little Pete Maravich look. And that shot goes in. It's 36-34, lead cut to 2. 56 seconds. Here's Ligon up top. Third period. Now Bartlett. We've been in these games, fortunately, or unfortunately, we know kind of how to win some ball games here late now. We've had to get through a few. What a cut by Kennan. Hey, a foul called. Woo. As Houston went to the basket, 55. His second foul. Kennan will go to the line. His first trip for a pair of free throws. The sophomore's got 10 points. 11. Soft off the front iron, window, then back through. Micah Linsing checks in for Greenwood, gives Forbes a breather. Mathis and Runsick back in for the Panthers. The lead is 3 now, 37-34. One more for Kennan, same thing. Front iron, window, and through. Stein will come back in. Here comes Greenwood now with a 4-point lead, 38 seconds. I beg your pardon, Greenbrier's got it. And Runsick. Robinson way out on the floor. Now Webb back to Runsick. Lindsay nearly knocked it out, or he did knock it out of his hands, out of bounds, nearly stole it. It'll stay with Greenbrier. And inbounds comes to Mathis. Caught Bartlett sleeping, but Stein stuffs him down there. His second block, we're coming the other way. But Bartlett picked up his dribble. Ligon helps out now in the front court. To Kennan in the right corner. 15 seconds left. Greenwood leads by 4. 12 seconds. Into the third period. 9 seconds. Ligon out on the floor with his dribble. Here's Caleb. Going to go all the way off the window. Good. I like it. 40-34. Full quarter nearly goes in, and a nice baseball pass from Webb, but to no avail. We got 8 minutes left and a huge one here at HB Stewart. It's homecoming and big implications here as the postseason comes up for these Bulldogs and Panthers. Greenwood leading by 6, 40-34 over Greenbrier. Bulldog basketball on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5.
Ladies and gentlemen, If I can have your attention, please, I'm about to announce the winners of the silent auction. If you hear your name called, please go up to the concourse to collect your backs.
Minute's fine.
Jerry Bryant, Lisa Blaylock, Christina Gann, David Russell, Allison Houston, Corey Goodwin, Gabby Jones, Sarah Nail, Sebastian Cron, and Farrah Chopak. Again, if you heard your name called, please go to the concourse and collect your silent auction item. Thank you.
We are back.
Greenbrier basketball to start the fourth period.
Greenbrier's basketball. By the way, just to clear things up, that was a two-pointer they gave Hunter Houston earlier, so he only has 2 points on the night in the second period. Mathis drives in for the Panthers. And the foul on Stein. That's his fourth. Mathis will get some free throws coming up here. 40-34. Looks like some substitutions. Houston's going to come in. Maybe some blood on Evan Bartlett. He'll come out. Hunter Houston will come in. My man Jimmy the Freak tuning in. Appreciate the shout out, brother. Always love the voice of the Lions. The University of Arkansas, Fort Smith. Y'all got to go see them. My man Peyton Brown. Making them look silly up there. Woo. Waldron. All right, Mathis at the line for Greenbrier. You straighten things out. He'll have 2 shots with 7:50 to go in the game. He makes the first one. He is 3 out of 5 from the line. 9 points. 1 more for the junior. That one's off the mark, but an offensive board as Jones just shoved Ligon out of the way and puts it back in. Wow. 40-37. Little full court pressure here by Greenbrier. Like a 1-2-2 zone. Ligon gets it to Kennan in the front court, finds Linsing, right side. Evan puts it on the deck. Tried to step through the double team, and he did that time, got hammered, no call. Kennan with a loose ball. Coach Husband trying to figure out why he can't get a foul called. That's a great question. 40-37. Panthers a chance to tie here with a 3. Mercy. Here's Barentine now up top. Comes to Jones right wing. Trying to get it into Robinson. Liggins on him. And they throw it away. Hunter Houston with the steal. His 3rd steal of the night. Now across the timeline, Houston. Picked up his dribble, right wing. Needs help. Kennan pops out up top. Aiden, the sophomore, with his dribble out on the floor. Goes to Linsing, right wing. Micah looking to Forbes. Now Houston. Back to Kennan. Up top, Hunter Houston. Nearly traveled. Here's Linsing from the right corner. Puts it on the deck on the baseline. Hard off the rim, won't go. Oh, tough one there for Micah. And we've got an injured Panther. They're going to let him get up. Run sick is down. Barentine says, come on, brother, let's go. Going to tough it out. 3-point Greenwood lead, 6:26 to go. Bulldogs looking for their 4th straight win here in conference. Nice back cut from Runsick. Shot up. Linsing's going to be called for the foul. My goodness gracious.
The foul's on number 23,
Woo.
Micah Linsing. That's his first.
That's the first on Linsing. 3rd team foul. Runsick's first trip to the line. He's got 2 points. And his first free throw is off the mark, no good. Bartlett will come in and get Micah Linsing, the senior. 1 more for Runsick for the Panthers of Greenbrier. It's long, no good. Forbes high for the rebound. That is Sam's 2nd board. He'll hand it to Bartlett. He'll walk it across into the front court from right to left. 6:12 to go. Greenwood leading by 3. They've led pretty much the whole game, if not wire to wire. I don't know if Greenbrier has led. Now we came out 5-0 to start, and we've led all the way. They cut it to 1 at 18-17. Ligon will drive down the right side of the lane. You betcha, baby. Up off the window, good. Bartlett with his third assist. 11 points for Ligon, 5:50 to go. Greenwood's lead back to 5, 42-37. Jones wants to try to drive. Ligon with a steal. Save it into Forbes. Wow, what a play from Ligon. Now Kennan, he's cross-checked at midcourt, no call. He'll drive down the lane, up off the window, won't go. Robinson with the rebound. 5.5 minutes to go, a 5-point Greenwood lead. Barentine pinned it on his calf to no call. On the carry, Runsick's got it now. He feed it inside to Big Robinson. Double team, and he threw it into the bench. It'll be Greenwood's basketball. No. Oh, whoa. They call that green. That's got to be Greenwood. There's no way that ball was touched by Greenwood. Clearly Greenwood's basketball. Yes, thank you. My goodness, good job by the officiating crew to get together. A no-brainer.
Yeah. Hey, if you don't call this for Greenwood, we won't get out of here.
He just threw it away. It almost slipped out of his hand, it looked like. Here's Kennan. Now Bartlett. They beat the press. Forbes down in the right corner. 5:10 to go. Greenwood up by 5. Ligon out on the floor between the circles. Now Forbes. Back to Ligon out on the floor. High post Houston. Oh, nice cut inside to Bartlett. Oh, what a look from Hunter Houston. His third assist. Bartlett's got 6 points. The lead's back to 7 now for Greenwood, 44-37. They skip it to Mathis over here on the right wing. He'll just drive in untouched. And the layup is easy good. Coach Simmons wants a timeout for Greenbrier, and it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one with him. 4:44 left. Greenwood 44. Greenbrier 39. Fourth period. It's Greenwood Sports Center online and the Sports Hog 103.5. We are back here at H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena on the campus of the University of Greenwood. Homecoming. Class of 92, myself. Sean, what year did you graduate?
98.
Yeah. So a couple of alumni here in the booth tonight. Sean working the live stream. Working a little color commentary. Queen Kenley Fisher with a big night for the Lady Bulldogs as they rolled again and moved to 15-3. Greenwood playing really well, won 4 of their last 5. 3 in a row in conference, looking for their 4th here, and a chance to get in that 3rd spot really all alone. Houston's got it now to Ligon. 5-point lead here against Greenbrier, trying to avenge a loss at Greenbrier that could come back and haunt the Bulldogs if they don't get business taken care of. Houston's got to get out of the lane. He finally does. Out on the floor with a dribble is Kennan. He got an inch, went around his man, finds Caleb Ligon. He'll penetrate to Kennan from the right wing. He had it knocked away from him and out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood. Barentine got in and kicked it out of there. 4:12 to go. Bartlett will trigger the inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane, into Hunter Houston. Back up top to Bartlett. Ligon with a turnover. Tried to force one in. Mathis read the play well. That's Dunlap right down the lane. Shot won't go. Bartlett high for the rebound. Never touched him. He was wanting some contact and just didn't make the layup. We saw Cartwright doing that in the girls' game. Here's Ligon now from the right corner. Caleb wants to put it on the deck. We've got a blocking foul, hold foul on Jones. It's his second. Yep. 5th team foul. 3:50 to go. Bulldogs leading by 5. Boy, it'd be nice to hit a 3 here and get the crowd going. Beautiful crowd tonight. Homecoming. Sold out. Kennan with the inbounds pass. Oh, up off and just rolled over the front. Aiden Kennan with a nice night tonight. The sophomore's got 14 to match the jersey number. Here's Barentine up top. Working against this Greenwood man-to-man. Ligon's got him. Jones left wing. Skipped it to Barentine right wing. A deep 3 on the way. No good. Long rebound. Webb came up out of there with it. Back to Barentine. He'll let another 3 go. It's off the mark. That hit the wiring up there. Yeah. Hit the cables, which I loathe, by the way, but at that time it worked to our advantage.
You've never mentioned this cable. I don't understand what
I
you're
hate
talking
that cable.
about all of a sudden.
The AD and I have daily discussions on that, Dr. Dustin Smith, about that cable and that belt hanging from the ceiling. 5-second count. I think he counted by twos. Greenbrier's ball. I'm not sure what the thing was, but it's a turnover, and it goes to the Panthers. They'll let it go into the backcourt. Webb will field it. Here's Jones with it, left wing for Greenbrier. A 7-point lead for Greenwood. Mathis will drive the lane, up off the window. Good, no defense. Somebody got to get in there and take a charge. Here's Ligon now. Splits the double team into the front court. Still with the ball, but it's kicked away. Tried to get on the floor and pick it away, but Bartlett will reach in and he'll foul. 4th team foul on Greenwood. 2:58 to go. Got to have Caleb just settle down right there. He tried to weave through 4 guys, literally. Stein's going to come back in and get Ligon. Coach Husband's going to tell him to settle down, brother. And Caleb's going to tell Coach what's going on. And Coach will say, I got the tie on, baby. Get a breather. We're going to need you for this stretch run. 46-41. Dunlap gets it to Robinson. Forbes has been just like a glove out there. He and Hunter Houston have played immaculate defense. Barrentine, though, got loose. And no three. It was in and out. Bartlett got his 5th board. Here come the Bulldogs. Forbes across the timeline. They trap. He finds Kennan on the right wing. Back out to Forbes. A lazy pass. And Jones called for a foul, and I didn't like that call. That was picky. He got in there and just swatted a lazy pass, but the foul was called nonetheless. It's a 6th team foul. Bartlett will inbound over on the far side. Into Stein, right wing. Back to Bartlett as he steps in bounds. He's got it near the corner. That's a foul on Reese Jones. And that's his 4th foul. And he's one of their go-to guys. Jones has 14 points today. And Greenwood's found the 1-1. Bartlett will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Ligon will check back in for Aiden Kennan. 46-41, Greenwood's lead. Kennan's been awesome tonight. 14 points for the sophomore. Bartlett will shoot free throws, a 1-1. Too hard, long rebound, bounces. Mathis clears it for Greenbrier. Here they come, the Panthers, and that's Dunlap with it. Up top to Mathis, right wing. They work left to right. Mathis hemmed in down there, finds Barrentine. He'll stop and pop from 8 feet. Rebound cleared out of there by Robinson. All over Stein's back, no call. Dunlap's shot won't go, and now he gets the foul called as Mathis pushed, and Bartlett will get a chance to shoot free throws again. A chance for Evan to walk the length of the floor and gather his thoughts. The senior has struggled in 1-on-1 situations, to be honest, this season. This would be a good confidence booster. He made 2 free throws early in the evening, and we need these bad. Front end of the second, 1-1 for Greenwood. Bartlett will toe the line. 2:03 to go, a 5-point Greenwood lead. It's on the way. Splash. Big one from Evan Bartlett, the senior. Give us one more, baby. He got 7 points tonight. 47-41, Greenwood with the lead. Looking to get into sole possession of 3rd place in the 5A West. The bonus pitch, good for Bartlett. He made both ends of the 1-1. He's got 8 points, and Greenwood's lead with 2-minute mark is 48-41. Bartlett nearly flashes for the steal, but knocks it out of bounds as they tried to find Mathis. Minute 57 to go, Greenwood by 7. Barrentine will inbound over in front of the Greenbrier bench. He and Coach Simmons stand side by side. Got it in the backcourt to Dunlap. He'll dribble just left of this top of the key. Barrentine will come out, look for a pick. Back over to Jones. There's a 3-ball on the way, and it's good for Jace Dunlap. He finally connects on one, his first 3, and the lead is cut to 4, 48-44, minute 37. Ligon trying to get it in, goes to Stein in the front court. Nice cut from Forbes all the way up off the window. Couldn't make the layup. Barrentine out of there with a rebound. We go the other direction. He's in the paint. Shot up. Ligon altered it a bit. Lots of Panthers there to collect. Nobody makes it. Robinson's offensive board. That ball stripped out of there by Ligon. Nice job from Caleb. Robinson wanted a foul. So did Coach Simmons. It'll stay with the Panthers. Good job from Ligon to get a hand in there. That ball got brought down by Robinson. That's the second time we've seen that. Dunlap will inbound. We've got some extracurriculars. Houston's trying to stand his ground between two Greenbrier defenders. And the officials come out and say, let's settle it down. 48-44. Minute 16 to go. Go up top to Barentine. Thought about a three, now working on Ligon. Nothing doing. Out to Dunlap. Forbes has him. Here's Jones, right wing. Houston in his face. And Hunter Houston called for a foul. Good call. It's his first foul. 15 foul. Minute 7 left. Greenwood leads by 4. Dunlap will inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane. 1 timeout left for Greenbrier. 2 for Greenwood. Here's Mathis in the left corner, out to Barentine. Thought about a 3, couldn't get it off. Mathis to Dunlap, out on the floor. They'll reset in the half court. We're under a minute now. Bulldogs by 4. Here's Jones. Offensive foul on Jones as he put an elbow into Hunter Houston, and that's all for Jones. That's his 5th foul. That's 5. But he had a whale of a ball game. 14 points for Reese Jones, and the crowd up on their feet. Telling him adios, amigo. Runsick will check in. Greenwood by 4 with the basketball, 50 seconds left. Stein's got it, and the top of the key, and he couldn't hang on to it, and then he'll be called for his 5th foul. Oh, Coach Husband is furious. Probably wondering why the ball was thrown into the big fella, but he commits the foul trying to gather it again, and Stein will foul out with 6 points. 3 boards. Kennan will check in for Greenwood. That's the 16th foul. 1 more free throws for Greenbrier. Ronald Reagan Realty sponsored our player spotlight tonight. It was Kenley Fisher. Thank you to the Clements boys. Queen Kinley on her feet, cheering these boys on to a homecoming victory. 48-44. Here's Dunlap. Hands it off to Runsick. Skip it over to Barentine. 3 ball from the left wing. Air ball. Forbes with the rebound. He'll clear it out. And he will be fouled. And Sam will walk the other end for the double bonus. That's Robinson's 3rd. Forbes will have 2 free throws. And there was an air ball on the other end on the 3-point attempt. 30 seconds left. Forbes will toe the line, the junior. They'll clear the lane, and Greenwood will all be in the backcourt, so Greenbrier will await the double bonus. Forbes with 5 points has been quiet in the second half, and now made some noise. Splash. The big free throw from Sam Forbes, who was clutch at Alma Tuesday night. I believe he hit 6 free throws down the stretch and put the game away, dropped a 20 spot on the Airedales. Forbes with only 6 points now, none bigger than the last one and maybe this one here. Too hard, rebound Mathis that leads 5, 29 seconds. Here's Dunlap across the timeline, working left to right. He'll drive around Forbes, cut off down there, out to Barentine. His 3 is no good. Loose ball. Kennan drags a rebound out, and he's fouled. And the sophomore will go to the other end to put this game away. They're up 5. Greenwood looking to win their 4th straight. Mathis' 4th foul. Kennan will go to the line. The sophomore has been spectacular tonight. 14 points. Looking for number 15 here, the double bonus. This will ice the game. Short. The Greenwood student section taunting their own man. Hey, but that's good. On the road, good. You're going to get that. You got to learn to focus no matter where you're at. Sometimes the gym gets so quiet, I would rather have a little bit of noise.
Oh, sure.
Oh. I don't have any problem with taunting at your own guy. Oh. Now, if Coach Husband would have gave him the death stare, then it was going to be on like Donkey Kong.
Right. Well, just the expression on his face. He knew it was coming before they said a word.
Oh, classic.
So, Tim, you got 18 seconds.
Yep.
One more coming.
Yep. 5-point lead. This makes it, it's already a 2-possession game.
Right.
This one makes it a 2 3-point possession game. So you just got to make the free throws. I mean, that's what you practice all year for, to win games at the end by making free throws. That's how the book of basketball has been written, of late, the last 60 years.
Well, Greenwood's got 16 fouls.
Yep.
So the best thing for them to do is play clean defense.
Yep.
Don't foul. Don't send them to the line.
Yep, because you definitely don't want them to get points with the clock not running.
Exactly.
So Kennan will toe the line. They put Forbes up there just to keep him honest in the lane to rebound. 1 shot left for the sophomore. It's on the way and splash. Clutch from Aiden Kennan. 15 points now and a 6-point Greenwood lead. Here come the Panthers. They've got to work quick. Dunlap in the front court hands it to Mathis. He'll stop and pop for 3, top of the key. It's off the mark. Bartlett high for a rebound. His 6th board. They're going to back out and give it to us. Yes, sir. That's going to do it. Greenwood's going to win this basketball game and notch their 4th straight victory in conference, 50-44. Hey, here we go. And they'll take over sole possession of 3rd place in the conference. Huge game for the Bulldogs here tonight. A homecoming victory for Queen Kinley Fisher. 4th win in a row for Greenwood. 6 points for Forbes. 11 for Caleb Ligon. 8 points for Evan Bartlett. 15 spot for the sophomore Aiden Kennan. 2 points for Chase Bashirs. 2 points for Hunter Houston. Ligon had 5 boards and 5 assists, 3 steals with his 11 points. 6 boards for Bartlett, 8 points, 4 assists. Stein with 6 points, fouled out. Kennan had a couple of rebounds with his 15 points. Hunter Houston with 2 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals. Big night for Greenwood, and they keep improving their conference record now. Overall, 8-9 on the season, 4-3 in conference.
4 in a row.
4 in a row for sure, and 5 of their last 6 for the Bulldogs. We'll go to Van Buren tomorrow night. Probably be about a 5:15 tip for the varsity girls. The JV girls start at 4, so look for about a 5:15 tip for varsity girls. We'll have it online where you're watching and on the radio where you're listening on the Sports Hog 103.5. And then our next home game will be Tuesday. We flip the schedule and start the second half of the round robin. The Alma Airedales will come a-calling to Greenwood this Tuesday as a quick turnaround with Alma. So the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs a chance to rattle off some more wins in a row here. But curious to see this Van Buren game, the team we haven't seen. This is the COVID makeup game.
That's right.
So it's why it's after the second meeting of the Greenbrier game. Be the 4th game in 5 days for the Lady Bulldogs, so they're probably ready for a break.
It'll be my 15th.
Yeah, Sean, God bless him, does the junior high and 8th grade games as well on the stream. So we appreciate his effort. Of course, he's got a youngster playing there, so it's not just because he's
got a reason.
Yes, right. But a big one tonight and good times. You got to win the homecoming game and a great win for Coach Donnie Husband, 4 in a row. And the Bulldogs move to 8-9, 4-3 in conference. Greenbrier drops to 6-10 and 3-4 in conference. Jones had 14 points tonight for Greenbrier, fouled out. 4 points for Robinson. Barrentine had 6, 2 for Webb, 2 for Runsick, 3 for Dunlap. Mathis had a little spot where he went off for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He had 13 points overall for the Panthers. Not enough. Lady Bulldogs win the early game 77-43 and continue their dominance. 15-3 overall, 7-0 in conference. The boys win 50-44, 8-9, 4-3 in conference. And Van Buren lurks tomorrow at Claire Bates Gymnasium. We'll have it for you right here on Greenwood Sports Center and on the River Valley's leader for local sports, the Sports Hog 103.5. Have a good night.